Hi y'all, welcome back. Today we're gonna go over setting up permanent lights. I went ahead and outlined the garage today so you guys can see how to get them all set up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so now that you all see the permanent lights actually work, I'm gonna go through the process of setting them up. I did a video last year and I didn't really go through the how to put them on the house and stuff like that, so I wanted to redo this video. It's a little late in the season, but I'm here in Middle Tennessee, and over the last week and a half we were projected to have really bad storms, which we have, so I didn't want everything to get blown away and all that stuff, and I got a lot of projects going on. So basically all you need is this track, right? So I'll leave a link in the description for the track. Now this one's the corner track because I'm going to do my garage today, right? So this is the corner track right there. It sits on an angle, and then you just pop this cover right on there, right? And then obviously I'm using the BTF LED strips just like I do on every other project. So it's super simple. It comes with these little clips just like this, and you just screw these into your house, right? Wherever you decide to do it. I'm actually not going to be screwing these in today. I'm going to double-sided tape them because they're not permanent, right? So the roof line I keep permanent. Around the garage is not going to be permanent. So we're going to double-sided tape that, and it's just from now basically until New Year's, and then I'll take them down, and next year I'll put them back up. Just because the cover I have is a white cover. I couldn't find the almond cover this time of year, so it's just going to be the white cover for now, and it doesn't really match my house. So I mean, yeah, I could put them up permanently and then change them out to the milky cover, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so a lot of people in the last year's video asked me how I do my corners, right, for the channel. So basically what I do is I just take them and I cut them on the angle that I need, and they go right together just like this, right? And then obviously when I get to the LED strips, I'm going to show you exactly how I do those as well. All right, also starting at the beginning, this is where my input's going to go into. So basically I got 100 foot of this Max Bright LED cable. I've used this for everything on this house so far. Same brand. I have not had an issue. I'll leave a link for the description in that, right? So when I start here, I want to be at least all the way almost down to the bottom, right? So I can run my cable. This is going to go to here, and then I'm going to run my cable into my controller on the inside of the house, which I'll show you a little later on in the video. But basically in all these tracks, the connectors don't really fit in there, so we're going to cut all these wires back. We're going to solder these wires right up against it, nice and tight, just like this, and that's going to start the process for the LED lights. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. We're going to start putting them in, and we'll put the track on, the diffuser on. All right, so now that I got my wires soldered up, I put a little bit of hot glue on them, and then I use these shrink wraps. So I'll leave a link for the description for those also. So I shrink wrapped all the wires. I wrapped a little bit of electrical tape around them. And then since I'm not installing these permanently, I'm going to use these little cheap double-sided tape from the dollar store to hold it in place until I get the channel on, until I get the diffuser on, I'm sorry. So we'll see, everything, it's cold out, guys. We had all them storms coming through Middle Tennessee last night, so
To stick anything to aluminum is kind of tough as it is. So we're going to try this, and it should work. It should work until we get the diffuser on. But let me go ahead and put all these lights up. We'll put the diffuser on, and then you guys already seen them work, but we'll put on a little show with the whole house going on. And that's it. I'll see you guys after dark. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, I got the insulation all done, and this stuff blends into the house so well. You could barely see it, right? So if I had the milky white, or almond, I mean, you wouldn't even see that thing. So from right here, you can't pick that out. And then obviously my roof line for the permanent lights, you can't see those at all because they're so high. But I just wanted to show you guys. The track took me a little bit because it's so cold out here. Freezing fingers and plastic don't really go well. And you know, these fit in real nice. Even though I didn't install these to be permanent, they look pretty good. And who knows, we might wind up keeping them. But all right, we'll be back at nighttime. All right, y'all, so now on the inside of the house, I ran my wire that you guys see me connect to the end of my power strip, light strips. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pop my little clip out here on the SP901E, right? So super simple. I'm just gonna put my ground, power, maybe, let's see. Power, ground, data, right? Right to my SP901. So as you guys can see, I mean, it's really not hard to do. It took me about an hour total. I never have all my tools out before I start. I'll leave you a link in the description to all the tools that you're gonna need. It's really not that complicated. It's nice and easy. I use basic tools like scissors, and I use a Sawzall to cut my metal channel and stuff like that. But that's it. I just hooked it up. Like I said, this is a temporary setup. My whole system is temporary, right? I'm gonna add to it over the next coming year because I really want to start programming the shows next year. Full programming, and show people that you can actually do it with LED strips. I don't believe you need all these controllers and all this stuff. I have my SP608E that I plan on staying with for, you know, the foreseeable future, as long as BTF doesn't come out with something new with more features and stuff like that. So I'm definitely keeping the SP608E. The SP901Es, which are the signal amplifiers, I recommend to anybody, especially like I'm running right here. I'm running an a 22 foot of cable from my SP901E to the start of my strips, and you guys seen I used 2 strips there. So I definitely recommend the SP901E. And then I have my power supply, right? I'll leave links in the description for everything that you see right here. You don't necessarily need all this to do permanent lights. You can do it any way. There's a lot of different ways you could do things. There's a million ways you could do things, right? So this is just my setup, right? This is what works for me. This might not work for everybody else, but you know, for me it works. So that's it. I'm going to show you. I'll put on a little music show, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video.
All right, yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. You know, the garage came out great. The house looks great. Looks pretty good. I'm walking towards the house now because somebody asked me, what does it look like from the street? It looks awesome. So, and then up in the top window, we got Santa Claus playing. So he should be up there. There he is. So you guys know Atmos FX, Santa Claus is playing. We got the rainbow lights going tonight. We got the snow falling, some green, red lights, and you know, all types of stuff going on over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. And as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by to check out the videos. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And hope to see you guys on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for watching.